Hello everybody and welcome to a new episode of Transfermarkt TV. My name is Casper Pop and we got a lot of rumors for you today. A lot about Manchester City and a lot of Manchester United rumors. But first of all, we're gonna head straight into the done deals. PSV Eindhoven coach Roger Schmidt has his preferred defensive midfielder in. The 22-year-old Ibrahim Sangaré comes across from Toulouse in France. The Eindhovenarian are allegedly counting 9 million euros. He signs for 5 years. Cameroon forward Vincent Aboubakar will be looking to restart his football career with Turkish side Besiktas after being stuck on the bench in FC Porto. The 28-year-old won't be heading in unknown territory as he was already loaned to the club for the 2016-2017 season. Luca Pellegrini will play for Genoa next season. Juventus have announced a loan deal for the left winger on Saturday, who is only 21 years old and was on loan last season at Cagliari. And the former Italian international wingback Antonio Candreva has signed for Serie A side Sampdoria. Candreva joined Inter in the summer 2016 from Lazio for a reported fee of 22 million euros. The 33-year-old signed on a loan deal with an obligation to buy, which is reportedly worth 2.5 million euros. And we come on to Union Berlin. Loris Karius returns to the Bundesliga after 4 years. The former Mainz shot stopper is moving to Union from Liverpool on loan for 1 year. The 27-year-old has been under contract with Besiktas for the past 2 years, but ended his loan commitment prematurely in May due to outstanding salary payments. RB Leipzig have officially announced the signing of defensive talent Josco Guardiol. The 18-year-old central defender will join the Bundesliga team next summer. He will be playing for Dinamo Zagreb this season. In Leipzig, the U21 international signed a contract running until 2026 for an initial fee of 60 million euros. In the focus section, we have Luis Suarez, who just made his debut for Atletico Madrid on this Sunday against Granada, where they won with 6-1 against the club. He made 2 goals and had 1 assist. It was an outstanding performance by the 33-year-old ex-Barcelona player. I'm really curious how his story at Atletico Madrid will go on. It looks really well so far. Another player who scored 2 goals is Ansu Fati, who made these 2 in the match for Barcelona. Though he's under 18 and so he got no Man of the Match award because Budweiser is the sponsor for it and they're not sponsoring players under 18. 33-year-old James Vardy played an astonishing match when Leicester played against ManCity on this Sunday. He scored his 2nd hat-trick against the Sky Blues since 2016. Leicester won 5-2, and that will be a reason why we will be talking about ManCity's defense in the rumors and why they might be buying more defense players for the next season. In the rumor mill, we got some news for you from Manchester City, Manchester United and Bayern Munich, as well as some other stuff. Michael Cousins might be leaving the title holders. A return to his French home country was long considered an option for the 21-year-old. The midfield talent could indeed leave the record title holders, although not to France, but to Leeds United. The Bavarians value Cousins at least at 20 million euros, an amount that Leeds are prepared to pay so far. As well, Bayern Munich appear to have lost the race to sign Serginho Dest. According to various media reports from the Netherlands, the 90-year-old will join Barcelona from Ajax shortly. On Saturday, Barcelona and Ajax have reached an agreement. The deal is expected to be 20 million plus 5 million in add-ons. We've been talking about Manchester City before and about the defender situation, and it looks like that they just bought in a new defender. Benfica have reached agreement with the Sky Blues for the sale of Portugal defender Rúben Dias and signing of Nicolás Otamendi. The Portuguese club have announced Dias will join City for a fee of 68 million euros, with Argentinian centre-back Otamendi moving in the opposite direction for 15 million. And here you can have a look at the defending squad of Man City, which altogether have nearly a value of 400 million euros. The newest signings, Nathan Ake, and in the middle Rúben Dias, and left Benjamin Mendy. So at all, this looks like a really strong squad, but if they're not working on it, it won't bring anything. Now we're having a look at City youngster Phil Foden. ManCity reportedly intend the midfielder an offer on an extension to his long-term contract. Having developed into a key player under Pep Guardiola, the England international is already tied to the Premier League giants until 2024. Any fresh deal will last until 2025 or even 2026, with the possibility for Foden to see his wages risen by 400%. Now we're taking a quick look at Manchester City arch-rivals ManUnited, who just put in a last-gasp bid to praise Jadon Sancho from Borussia Dortmund this week. Dortmund have been sure in recent weeks that the 120 million rated England international will stay with them for the season. Amid concerns, United do not have the resources available to test the Germans' resolve, though the Old Trafford club are under increasing pressure from unhappy supporters to bring in a quality forward before the window closes. And some more news from ManUnited. They have just made contact with the advisors of N'Golo Kanté over a potential surprise transfer. According to the Mirror, the 29-year-old could be allowed to leave Chelsea for the right offer, following the Blues' summer spending spree of over 200 million euros. The World Cup winner is currently earning 350 million euros per week at Stamford Bridge. Just leave a comment what you are thinking about the idea of Conte going to ManUnited, or what you think about the tremendous deal in buying Rúben Dias for ManCity. Now we're going to the capital, to Chelsea, London, and going to talk about Declan Rice. He might be the next signing, because West Ham are desperate for cash. Blues boss Frank Lampard sees the England midfielder as the final piece in his jigsaw puzzle, and while the Hammers insist Rice is not for sale, the Blues will make a formal bid in excess of 44 million euros before October 5 and the deadline for the transfer window. West Ham co-owner David Sullivan admitted this week he is getting more depressed over lack of signings, and he conceded that was due to limited funds. Staying in the capital, Tottenham are eyeing late transfers for Bournemouth Josh King and Swiss star Haris Seferovic. According to reports, Jose Mourinho desperately wants to add another striker to the squad before the window closes. As revealed by Sun Sport, he's becoming increasingly frustrated with Tottenham for failing to land him a backup forward for Harry Kane. According to The Telegraph, Spurs are keeping tabs on Bournemouth's Norwegian striker King. The 28-year-old has 50 goals in 168 Cherries appearances so far. A player who's probably leaving the Spurs might be Ryan Sessegnon on a loan deal and going to Hertha Berlin. The Athletic reported that they are monitoring a situation involving the Tottenham midfielder. The Foxes at Leicester City have been linked with the move for Borussia Dortmund's Manuel Akanji as they look to strengthen their defensive ranks. Signing a centre-back is the Foxes' top priority before the summer transfer window closes. And national reports claim boss Brandon Rodgers has turned his attention to Akanji after being frustrated in his bid to bring the teenager Wesley Fofana from Saint-Etienne. Ademola Lookman will leave RB Leipzig after just 1 year, at least for a little while. The Bundesliga side announced on Saturday that Lookman was not in the squad against Bayer Leverkusen because of his contract talks. According to various media reports, Lookman is on the verge of joining Fulham. Bild reported that the Premier League club will pay 2 million euros to loan the winger. Arsenal's search for a central midfielder has probably come to an end. According to information by the television station Telefoot, Houssem Aouar has agreed personal terms with the Gunners. RMC added that Arsenal have already made the first offer in the region of 35 million. That offer just has been turned down. Olympique Lyon president Jean-Michel Allard tweeted that the two clubs are still far apart and that the first offer was way below Aouar's value. Now we're having a look at the UEFA Men's Players of the Year nominees. We have Kevin De Bruyne, who just won the Player of the Season in the Premier League, and the top goal scorer in the Bundesliga and the Champions League, Robert Lewandowski, and the best goalkeeper in the world, Manuel Neuer, probably. And then we have a look at Men's Coach of the Year, with Klopp winning the Premier League, obviously, and Flick winning the Bundesliga and the Champions League and making the triple with Bayern Munich. And Nagelsmann, I don't know, he probably has no chance against these two. And we're having an overview of the nominees, the Keepers of the Year, the Defenders of the Year, Midfielder, Striker, and the Europa League Players of the Year as well. As you can see, they're highly dominated by Bayern Munich players, like with Thiago, Thomas Müller, Robert Lewandowski and Manuel Neuer at the top spots. And of course, we have a statistic of the day for you. It's the oldest double packers in this century. It's Graham Alexander at spot 5 with 38 years and 6 months. And on the fourth spot, Cedric Barbosa. He was 38 years, 9 months and 1 day old. At the third spot, we have Gianfranco Sola with 38 years, 10 months and 24 days for Cagliari. On second spot, Zlatan Ibrahimovic with 38 years, 11 months and 18 days. And on the top spot, Francesco Totti with 39 years, 6 months and 24 days for AS Roma. And here you have an overview for the oldest double packers in the top 5 leagues since 2000 and 2001. And last but not least, we have the Transfermarkt Player of the Season award for the Serie A, which was voted by you, the users. And the first spot took Ciro Immobile. The Lazio Rome striker scored 38 goals in the last season. And the second spot was taken by Cristiano Ronaldo. Who else could it be? That's Transfermarkt for today. And on Friday, Trevor will join you. Leave a comment, subscribe if you like, and then see you later. Bye-bye.